Dungeon? If it's a dungeon, why is it just like a blank sprite? Alright. That's kind of interesting. Not only do you put the green mushroom houses on the map, but you put in an actual green mushroom house. You know, actually, that's not even a bad idea, like, to make a course, so just give the player tons of green mushrooms. Sort of emphasize the idea that, you know what, this is actually a Superworld course. I'm gonna have to do that for my Spy Brother account, because that's actually kind of smart. Wonder how many lives we want players to start with in that super world and stuff. I don't know, there's like so many ideas that I have for that super world. I probably cannot use all the ideas. I have to be really choosy about it, I suppose. Anyway, I'm just gonna be like building lots of checkpoint levels and just try to figure it out as I go, maybe, I guess, because I don't know, people just, they really like checkpoint levels, and I want to make a lot of them for people. But I need to finish my clear condition super world first, obviously, because I'm like so close to being done with it. Speaking of which, I want to say, I think we're gonna try and stream every Wednesday and or Thursday, doing building specifically. Maybe like closing the queue and only letting moderators add codes, I guess, or something. Yeah. Oops. I feel really lost right now. Well, the Wigglers are giving a vision, so you shouldn't be killing them, huh? Or at least maybe we shouldn't be. We found another red coin, that's progress. Throw a bomb. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. It's nice how we were able to go through a warp device to reset the wigglers that I killed. Respawn them, whatever you want to call it. Man, how do I get over there? I guess I have to hit the switch again. Well, how am I doing that? Oops. Guess I swam the wrong way. Let's just go back through here, I guess. I feel like I swam past where I was trying to go, but maybe not. Okay, there's our 4th red coin. Where was the 5th one? Have I not seen it yet? Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Mr. Wiggler. Oh, well, I gotta do something about that muncher. Oh, we can step on the snake block, maybe. I think we need to hit the switch again. Oh wow, that didn't even hit me. Oh. Oh, never mind. We just do that. Oops. You know what the Wigglers remind me of walking on around on tracks? They remind me of Limelight. Oops, what? Oh, I have to go around the long way around. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I could just bomb it and swim through. Maybe that'll work. Oops. Oh dear. Oh wow, these Wigglers keep taking me out. Ah. What? I missed? There we go. Oops. I like this section a lot, actually. Not as huge a fan of, like, just getting infinite swords, but also, like, I understand this in the Superworld, so you didn't really have a whole lot of choice. You had to figure out some way to make it, like, manageable. What in the... Wait a minute, why are there big ones coming in? And so many more besides. I guess it's because I hit the switch enough times. Like, there's a certain like number of phases, I guess. It might have been one of the last phases of the battle. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure how you pulled that off. I struggle to like come up with different phases options for like level head personally. Should I... Anyway. Oops. I missed again. Oh no. Wow, they keep getting me. Magicat always had 4 phases, so I was trying to copy Magicat's 4-phase system when I was building level head levels. But I don't think I actually managed to do a decent job of copying it, actually. I could always return to the concept, I guess. And I remember there was a... Yeah. I do think I did a pretty good job of, like, trying to capture the vibes of a Magicat battle in that game, but ultimately I never got around to actually completing a level that would have had 4 phases. Oops. I would love to have like a Magicat maker though. It was so good. I loved its like boss fights, and a lot of other stuff was great about it too. Like the button power-ups. Like the cat would like step on a button and be able to do something unusual or otherwise wouldn't be able to do. That was great. I tried to hit it, I just apparently got the timing wrong. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, oh, I got hit by the Boolean's attack. Oh. There's so many wigglers. I think it would be kind of interesting to like grind this out and manage to do it without taking a single hit. Whoa. Wow, dude, how long do I have to keep doing this for? Wow, I feel like I was like lasting a really long time. I wonder if I'm missing something, actually. Like maybe I'm not doing something correctly? I don't know. Oops. Maybe the wigglers are just like blocking too many shots or something. Ah. I was 1 away. Is it just because you know what the number is? Like, I'm not sure if there's like an actual indicator. I know in Levelhead there's, I mean, not Levelhead. Well, I mean, you could come up with an indicator in Levelhead. It would not be easy to program, but you could do it. I don't think it would be as easy in Mario Maker if it were even possible. I mean, technically people do have indicators, sort of. It's not really the same, I guess. Plus also, like a lot of the time they just don't really have space to even install an indicator. Like a lot of the time stuff is just off screen. It's just like, I guess you could look at it as like on-off switches, like how many times do you hit it sort of thing. And just like actually show the thing. But I guess you can't really do that so easily in a level like this, because it's all dark anyways. Well, wow. Okay. Still alive. Somehow. Oops. Uh-oh. Dude, get out of my way, I'm trying to shoot the thing. Oh, there's an indicator in the bottom right. Oops. Oh, yeah, I see the muncher now. I didn't see it earlier. Oops. Oh, man, dude. Ah. I wonder if I could have, like, swam back up, maybe, instead of trying to go down. Oh, well. We do get some vision over there sometimes, maybe, with bosses' projectiles. Oops. Looks like I focus on being pretty accurate with my arrows. Maybe I can just do like a lot of avoiding the wigglers. Oh, then... Wait. Oh, did the muncher like land on a bomb? And the bomb blew up an ice block, which the ice block was blocking the wiggler bill blaster thingy. I think that's what happened. Interesting. Nice shot. What is up with the P-switch there? Oh, we have a key now. That means we did it. Woohoo, man, that was intense. Well, that pretty much concludes map 8. I mean, map 2. I don't know why I almost said map 8. Oh, did Zamora play that level too, huh? Oh. What is up with those pipes? That's so funny looking. Oh wow, this is actually a really unusual design for the map. Wow. Huh. Anyway, I'll have to come back to this later. Was doing really bad at. I think this was it. We'll play this one instead. I'm not gonna like try to world record or look for big coins. You don't even have any big coins in there, right? Because it's just a copy of 1-1. There's no point in looking for the big coins, is there? We already found the green mushroom. I don't know if there's any more green mushrooms than just the one. Okay, I said I wanted to... Whoops. I want to practice this part here. I don't trust myself to do that fast part properly. Like, we can skip this red coin. We don't need to grab it right now. Okay, so this right here, I want to practice this. Oops. Wow, that was terrible. I was, like, very close, yeah. Oh. Wow. My performance is kind of trashy, as you can see. We've been playing a bunch of easy levels so far today. Well, the only hard one we really beat was a swimming level. So that doesn't really count, because this is not swimming, right? Maybe we should just do this repeatedly. Yeah, if you just, like, don't run there, these jumps are kind of simple and easy. Just regular jumps. Piece of cake. Okay, we got this. Whoa. Oh, I missed it. Dude, I'm getting so nervous. Okay, we're fine for now. Okay. For some reason, when they're, like, on these parachutes, they remind me of marshmallows. Of course, you know, I mean, I think the texture of marshmallows and mushrooms are kind of a little bit similar, at least visually speaking. So it makes sense. Ah. Okay. And yeah, the end is literally just the door and a big coin above the goal, so if you can get in the door, it's free. Huh. Okay, we're in the pipe. Oh! Okay, let me rewind that real quick. I feel like I want to see how early was I jumping compared to how early I could have jumped. It's hard to say. I mean, it kind of seems like I paused for a moment there. So maybe I could have, like, jumped over the mushroom first and then tried to jump over the spike. If I had been going right away, I definitely would have been able to jump over the spike without the mushroom hitting me. But at that point, there was definitely too much delay. I definitely would have died if I waited any longer to jump. So that was... I think that was mainly my fault for actually trying to jump over the spike, even though I was too slow to do so, basically, is the issue there. Yeah. Alright, we'll get the red coin later, I guess. Yeah, this one really can't follow me past the spike, so should be fine. This is basically a stealth level, isn't it? I've been enjoying building and playing stealth levels. Speaking of which, oh, it ate my jump! Windy Cindy ate my jump! I was trying to jump off of the orange mushroom platform. Or yellow, whatever color you want to call it. Dude, I feel like that was gonna be it. I feel like I was in the zone. And the Windy Cindy told me different. Anyway. Oh! Maybe I shouldn't have jumped. Maybe I could have just walked on down and been okay. I don't know. Oops. This course is difficult. Oh, excuse me. Alright, well, we got rid of that toxic mushroom. That's nice. Let's start practicing this again, because why not? Whoops. Wow. Okay, that jump was not far enough. That's why I ended up getting eaten. Oops. Wow, I'm glad I practiced that, because apparently I needed the practice. Maybe I'm just being hasty. Maybe I don't really need the practice. Yeah, I feel like that was, the only reason that happened was because I was not holding my directional input properly. I was letting go. Anyway, for some reason this level reminds me of Octopath Traveler 0. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because, like, the retro, you know, flavor, like SMB style or something. Oh, why does this part keep tripping me up now? Man, sometimes these clear condition levels, we just, like, just keep flopping around on them. Well, I guess it wouldn't do for me to, like, beat the level while a commercial was going on. You guys would miss the action. Oh! I was too close to the edge. Ah, why am I so close to the edge? I feel like such a garbage player sometimes. Alright, I'm just gonna try and be careful here. Trying to do anything too fancy. Just normal jumps. Okay, okay. You know what level I think you'd enjoy a lot, though? Is a clear condition level. Well, I don't know if you would, like, enjoy it immediately or not, but considering this is a stealth level itself, I feel like you would enjoy my stealth level, my coin grab gauntlet number 14. I don't even know how many coin grab gauntlet levels of mine you've even played, but I've made a lot of them. The 14th is the most recent in any case. So... Ah, man. I want to continue the Coin Grab Gauntlet series on my Win Flag account, but some other series are not getting continued on the Win Flag account. Oops. I'm kind of undecided on the Karatzu coin collecting one. Like, I haven't made a number 17 yet. I mean, I'm part way through development on it, but... I could always swap it to a different account and complete it there if I felt like I should. Which, I don't think I would put it on the Spy Brother account. I'd probably be more likely to put it on the 3D World only account if I was to transfer it from Win Flag. I want to finish Win Flag Superworld before I think about doing that, though, I think. We'll see. I feel like I should probably try to, like, not, like, I don't know, invest too much effort into the 3D World only account. In other words, like... Oh. Like, maybe, like, the established series, we could fill those up on it. In other words, releasing Katsu coin collecting, 17 on the 3D World only account, just called Unique Ray, would be a good choice, I think. Just so it gives that account something to do to fill up its 100 course slots, right? Because right now, like, I don't know what series is even going to it, right? Like, Katsu coin collecting is the course to get uploaded there. I mean, the series. You don't really have anything else that really needs to go there right now. I mean, I have been uploading stuff on Win Flag that could go to that account, I guess. But I don't know, it's debatable, because, like I was saying before, I mean, I don't know, I could end up re-uploading the world and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should have rebuilt the course that I just uploaded today. Which, if you guys don't know, by the way, oh man. I uploaded a course at the beginning of the stream to my Win Flag account. I don't have the code for that. You can check it out, but it might be a struggle for you unless you really like the be careful how you jump levels. So be careful how you jump level, it's pretty hard. Blah blah blah, I got so many levels. Anyways. Clear conditions, yikes. The funny thing about this level is even though it has a clear condition, it doesn't really do much for us, because there's... Well, that's not true, what am I saying? It ensures that the big mushrooms are an obstacle. That's what it does. So we have both of the green mushrooms that become purple on this particular tile set, plus the giant ones that you're supposed to avoid. So honestly, like, now that you think about it, it's actually a really clever idea. making me avoid both kinds. Now I know what you could do if you wanted to, is you could... Actually, now that I think about it, you know, usually, like, well, some of the power-ups, like a Super Bell, for example, or a Fire Flower, they do not move at all. You're assisting these giant mushrooms to move a little bit with, like, the trampoline and, like, the parachute and the Windy Cindy. But other than that, they just kind of move left and right. And then also these note blocks as well to go up and down. Sideways trampoline. So there's definitely like some like movement assisting happening here to keep things a little bit spicy, but I'm curious, like I don't know if you're listening right now, but like did you try to use like tracks as well with this kind of stuff? Did you think it was too like normal, or maybe you just thought tracks were ugly? Like I'm just wondering why you didn't include any tracks and put like the power-ups on them. Maybe it's just something that didn't cross your mind for whatever reason. But yeah, in my stealth levels, I've been finding tracks to be a very interesting choice to use to create some sort of like obstacle for the player to deal with, like trying to get past whatever. Oh man, I almost had it. Why am I struggling on this part so much? Maybe I should just start doing this thing where I just like don't talk unless you guys talk to me, because I feel like I ask you guys questions and you basically give me zero answers. It's like, why am I asking questions then? Ugh. I get it. Sometimes we might need to delay our answering, especially if we're like using some sort of wireless listening device. Like I sometimes do actually myself, so sometimes we gotta be willing to be patient to people to respond to us. Why was it so low? And why was I having such a hard... Is it because I didn't jump? You don't recall your thought process when you were building this when it comes to the choice of whether or not to use tracks? Okay. Okay, how about this? Do you recall... Is this your first time intentionally building a stealth level? I don't know, I feel like maybe some of your levels are already kind of stealth flavored. This one might be a little bit more so than some of the others, but I'm not really sure. Maybe that's not the case. Oh! Wow, apparently I did that way too slow. Wow, I'm not playing good at all. I thought I would get this really quick. Clearly I'm not getting it really quick at all. I'm super disappointed in myself. Alright, we're jumping up here. People outside my house are making some strange noises. Okay. Um... I was trying to avoid falling off the left-hand side, but apparently I was avoiding it too hard. So what kinds of PS5 games have you been playing? I don't suppose you played A Pretty Odd Bunny, huh? It was a stealth platforming game. That game was pretty fun. I don't know if you actually bothered to play indie games or not. I would assume you played Astro Bot, though, at the very least, right? I actually haven't played that yet. How am I doing that so slowly? It might be in relation to where the mushroom is. Like, I guess if he's, like, mid-jump, then maybe it's easier to stay alive there or something. Anyway, yeah, after I'm done building my super world, I have plans to play some Astrobot. Here, let me look at this. I can't, finding it hard to believe that I'm like just dying twice in a row like that. That's crazy. Like, am I just really just timing it wrong? Because there's no way I'm not going fast enough, right? Yeah, I'm just timing it wrong. If you jump over him when he's like at the bottom of his jump, then he's just gonna do a new jump right away. That's the issue. So I haven't been timing it correctly at all. It's been going. I'm getting unlucky with the timing because I'm an idiot. That was... Okay, apparently that was completely the wrong timing. I'm bad at gauging how fast my jumps are and compared to theirs and stuff or whatever. I don't know. Alright, let's forget about this coin. Dude, I was just such a natural at this earlier. That doesn't... Somehow that worked. Okay, whatever. I guess we'll take it. Horror games, really? Wait, you didn't play Astrobot? Even though it's like a game of the year and a platforming game? You just didn't want to play platforming games for a while? Find that somewhat surprising, but okay. I actually played the Astrobot demo. Did you not play the Astrobot demo? I feel like maybe it's because you got your PS5 earlier than I did or something. But when I got it, I got an Astrobot demo to go with it. Oh no. Anyway, I did not like 100% the demo or anything like that, but I did beat the demo, like the final boss of it or whatever. I think it was pretty good. Pretty fun stuff. So I'm super curious to see where the story goes with that game. And I want to play Windswept as well. That's definitely on my to-play list. Actually, I'm thinking about buying it on PS5 rather than on Switch. I think I will. I think I'm supposed to buy it within the next few days or it won't be on sale. I think it's like... I'm not sure. It might be like 15% off or something like that right now. I'm not exactly sure. And if I wait, then it'll stop being on sale, so I want to get it. Maybe it was 25% off. I don't know. It was more than 10%, I'm pretty sure, in any case. However much it was, I thought, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, yeah, I'm curious, because, like, Animal Well was one of those games with, like, the really, like, you know, retro kind of, like, minimalist graphics or whatever you want to call it, and I wanted to try that game out specifically because it like I like playing games where the graphics are just kind of trash but the gameplay is fun, you know. And I feel like Animal Well was kind of that. But Animal Well was not necessarily like Game of the Year material in my opinion. But I think Windswept might actually be Game of the Year material. How do I keep messing up the timing on that so badly? I'm just messing up the timing on everything. I'm just being super duper careless right now. And don't really have a proper explanation as to why. Just like having difficulty concentrating, I guess. Maybe it's just because like this level is just so much harder than the crap that I've been playing today and up until now. I mean, the water level was somewhat difficult, but it was just... I guess the timing issues are... I mean, you gotta like stay on your guard and keep awareness up playing a level like this. And not just like do the maneuver when like you feel like you're ready to do it, because you have to do it when the level is ready for you to do it, right? And I guess maybe I'm just like not in sync with the level for some reason. I've actually been not really interested in horror games myself. But yeah, a lot of other people have been enjoying them. You know, as a horror gamer, do you find like the toxic mushroom like particularly interesting to use compared to other parts in this game? So anyway, the mushroom seems to be kind of going in like a figure-8 pattern. So if you just wait for the opportunity with the figure-8, then you should be okay to go. Yep, that's exactly what you need to do. And before, I just think I wasn't even thinking about it. We were just kind of like jumping and like, I don't know. I think I was like on another level last week, and this week I'm just not. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overanalyzing everything or something. But anyway, maybe not. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, we just gotta jump over this spike and we'll be okay. Oh. Why is Windy Cindy there? I didn't even notice her. Oh, this is not good. Can I even jump up that high? I think I tried to do this before and died, didn't I? I'm going to... Oh, man. I should have hit the switch again, is what I should have done. I noticed you just typed something. I gotta focus. Oh! Okay, I'm just gonna hit the switch again next time, because I don't want to go over the top. That's kind of horrifying to think about having to do that. Wait. Yeah. No, I need to... Why did I hit it? I actually am so confused. Like, shouldn't this just be down? There's no reason for it to be up whatsoever. Like, it should be blue state. There's no reason for it to be red. I actually don't understand why I hit it twice. Because apparently I hit it 3 times. You're only supposed to hit it once. Oh, maybe I had to hit it twice because the mushroom got stuck in the... No, that doesn't make any sense. Or, no, I don't know. Or just do it one time. I think we got it. Just to go across the bottom. It's fine. I can do this. They were cheap games. Oh, yeah. So is there an expensive PS5 game that you really liked a lot? Or nah? Oh! Darn! Cindy keeps eating my jumps! Ah. The expensive PS5 game I ended up getting was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Other than that, I'm mostly just buying cheaper games. Man, my performance is so trash. I don't know, maybe you already gave me the answer earlier. Little Nightmares and Fallout games, or Fallout games expensive? Or Little Nightmares for that matter. Little Nightmares sounds like a horror game itself, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know. A Pretty Odd Bunny was pretty cheap. I think you should try it. It's a pretty fun game. It's got a cute story, and it's pretty short. It didn't take very long to play through. It's a stealth platformer game. I think it's PS4 or PS5 or something. But yeah, I have it on PS5. In case. There's so many good cheap games, so I can totally understand your sentiment. Yo, JD1443, what's up? Thanks for dancing in my chat. Alright, Alright, let's hopefully we don't mess up the finale again. Alright, we're in the pipe. We're not in the door yet. The door is the clear. Not this door, obviously. The red one. Okay. Alright, we should be able to jump across now. Okay, now we just have a couple more jumps and then we're done. Dude, if I died there, I don't know, man. Oh. Dude, I'm popping like every joint in both of my hands and my left elbow besides. Oh. I think I need to turn the heat back on. This chilliness is making my joints stiff. Yeah. Before we do anything else, let me just check my email real quick. Okay. I want to mark that as the first clear, but it's not. It's a second clear. Anyway, oops. Come on, Luigi. You can jump better than that. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Slapped a couple approval-based comments on there. And we increased the clear rate. Basically doubled it. I guess if I died 2 more times, then that would lower the clear rate. But thankfully we got it under the 1100 deaths mark. Man, I don't want to play this garbage. This is like Hearthstone in its worst form. Oh yeah, it probably want to make sure you get maximum entertainment, I suppose, if I'm playing your level. Makes sense. Okay. Maybe one of these weeks we do like player levels where I specifically... Was I crouch jumping? I'm not sure. I feel like I was, but I also was jumping really high, so... Like, we can use the player levels tag, and then I can just, like, go around looking at my courses and seeing who played my levels and just play those people's levels, you know? Oops. I kind of was doing that a decent amount during the time of me doing a lot of building anyway, but... I guess what we'll go ahead and do is just not close the queue this time. I'm gonna leave the dead levels in the queue, because I mean, tomorrow will probably be a slow day anyways. Like, oops. And I want to see if I can, like, get some building done tomorrow or at the beginning of the stream, maybe, instead of doing Endless Challenge. I think doing Endless Challenge is, like, probably particularly good on, like, a weekend, you know? Honestly, I think people seem to enjoy Endless Challenge more than viewer levels on the weekends, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, but anyway, whatever. It's not me personally as a viewer, but like the average viewer, though, yeah. I don't know how many times I can do this before it just feels like we have to quit again. Like, maybe just leave it in the list and come back to it next Sunday or something kind of situation, because I feel like I'm just wasting time with this. Bruh. Man. I think this might actually be harder than your stupid, like, no enemies, like, precision stuff. Like, I actually think this is harder than your stupid swamp level. I feel like I could die on this 400 times and still not beat it. You, come on, dude. I'm killing this guy. That's the only way I'm gonna beat this level. I'm gonna try to hit him with all 4 shells, so I don't have to hit him with as much fire, I guess. Oh, come on, dude! It's so hard to keep hitting him without him knocking you down. Oh, I accidentally killed one of the shells. Maybe it doesn't matter, but I feel like it matters. I don't know. Oh, actually, if we... Now, hold up. If I just... If we let him walk away and despawn, will he just come back? After we've destroyed his shell like that? I don't know. He will. Oh, we could totally cheese it that way then. I think. Oops. Ah, there we go. I guess we don't necessarily need to worry about the green guys. We can just keep getting the red guys back and doing that. Oh, well, one of them anyway. That's gonna be slow if I keep killing them, huh? Why don't we... Let's just... Go... Walked away, that's okay. Yeah. Yoshi! No! I lost a Koopa Troopa! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! How many does this even take? I could pounce. Okay. Ah, oh. Okay. Hey, we got him. Okay. Okay. Got 200 seconds on the clock. What's all this? Can't even see over there properly. Oh, it's just the goal. Okay. I thought that was goal. I wasn't exactly sure. Alright, well, all we had to do was defeat Bowser. uh... You know what? Because, like, we didn't get, like, cheated out of winning after defeating Bowser, I guess we should probably give that a like. SMB1, Curtain of Cruelty. World record from Z7. World record is inferior to clear check time. A Z7 not being superior to the clear check time is kind of impressive, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Interesting. Does anyone know who Debbie is? I don't know if I know who Debbie is. It's probably a dude, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever. I've seen their name before. I can't remember where exactly. Anyway. Oh, I need to stretch. Well, it's not a low clear rate because something's killing us immediately, so that's immediately disappointing. I'm just kidding. The only reason I say that is because that would just indicate that the course is not as hard as the clear rate would suggest. Anyway, W used to stream Mario Maker, now he's a Fortnite and Stardew Valley streamer. What do these P-switches do for us? Do they do anything? They open up a door. Wait, what's in here? Green mush? Why do we want a green mushroom? Alright, green mushroom for the Endless Challenge players and Superworld players. Are you ever gonna make a Superworld, dude? This looks like it's a really nice looking Superworld course. Like you got that the stylish semi-solid usage. Definitely styling with this course. I should shut up until I drink some water. Oh, I died. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, didn't we say we wanted to add Donnie to the list? Ugh. Let's do that. Okay, done. I've made so many worlds, honestly, like, probably put too much effort into them, to be honest, but I think it's great. I want to, like, do what I can to, like, show Nintendo that, like, we want Superworld stuff in Super Mario Maker 3. Like, individual leaderboards and that kind of thing. If we, like, appreciate the stuff that they gave us, maybe they give us more, you know? That's just my thought process. Like, if you tell your woman, I love you, or something. Ah! Then you can do more together, I suppose. I don't know. I don't even know if that's how that works. Beats me. Anyway, let's try this pipe. Assuming Nintendo looks at anything but money, bold of you. You know, it's funny, like, I was so surprised they making that Nintendo World. Y'all want to talk about that Nintendo World thing? I just think that's so funny. Like, does how do people actually pay for that stuff? Like, who wants to like go visit Nintendo World or Disney World or whatever? Like, like why would you spend your money on that? You know, like, are these people like so rich they have nothing else to spend their money on? Like, so they're just gonna go to an amusement park or whatever? Is that what's going on? Like, no, no, I don't know what to do with my money. I guess I'll just burn some of it looking at video game or movie stuff. Like, what? I think it's kind of weird, both that Nintendo would want to make something like that, and that actually there might actually be customers for something like that. I just think that's so weird. Okay, so we're like supposed to, this reminds me of like a lot of other, whoops. Wait, which thing, was that the boo that killed me? This is so interesting. Ah, dude, okay. Yeah, is this from you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute, I wanted to... You didn't resend me that level that I didn't beat yet. Why didn't you do that? Is that because you want me to play it on my own time, or just you just wanted to see my reactions on a totally new course? That's probably what it was, right? Whoa! That's fine. I don't mind having that white flag for a little bit longer, no big deal. Um, I guess this level maybe is less of a grind because of the way the checkpoints are set up. Probably wanted to show off that this level exists. I mean, to be perfectly honest, when I first started playing this level, I had no idea that this level was going to be like this. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but... Alright, we cannot jump up that high. That's too many spaces. Is this one of your... This is an old course. I find it interesting because I made a course called Auto Scroll Coin Collecting 10. And in that course, it's got some, flapping, wall boos or ground boos or whatever you want to call them. And, whoops. Wait a minute, how did I get up there before? I'm pretty sure I did, and then I died immediately afterwards, didn't I? Or am I just losing my mind? Okay, well, we killed a couple of boos just now. Couple more. Oh, no, we just jumped up there. We didn't actually hit the switch afterwards. Right. Okay, I'm just, like, doing a bad job of remembering stuff. Okay. Ah! Hello there, Tomo. What's up? This reminds me a little bit of my level called Underground Booze. I had some relatively scary ground boos on that level, I guess. But also I was reminded of Auto Scroll Coin Collected 10 because it had the flapping ground boos. Anyways, I was just gonna say that people, like, were surprised by the flapping ground boos to find out that they can go from one wall to a new wall just because they have wings. Anyway, okay, we haven't been here yet. That's what I thought. My chat box is glitched out because you're returning chatter. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Yeah, why don't you add it to the list? Oh, you have to keep ducking for that one. Okay. Interesting. Oh, man. Yeah, if you add it to the list, we'll then wait for you to be ready when it's your turn. Ah. You got some other people ahead of you, so we're not gonna drop this in the middle of checkpoint jail. I'm gonna do alternating between different activities. Wow, I'm so bad. I'm so trash. Okay. Okay, so that one's coming around. These two are coming around. A P-switch is here. Whoa! Oh, that P-switch was very distracting. Okay, so it's falling down there. Okay. I thought it was gonna fall all the way down, but obviously I was being dumb. Oh, pfft. They're not even... Okay. They... Okay. Just... I was freaking out for no particularly good reason. Oh, man, I was ducking, but then I stopped ducking too quickly. Ah, that time I didn't duck. It is the boo killing you. That sounds funny. I just realized I only said something to Tomo, and I just ignored the new messages from you guys. If you paid them for Superworld, they would listen. eh. They should just make us buy checkpoints. Huh. Super clear condition world. Ah. But you can use checkpoints in clear condition levels. You just have to give us money. I don't know, I think Nintendo gets too much crap. I think if you just like were nicer to Nintendo and asked them for stuff without like accusing them of being like toxic or whatever, maybe they'd be more likely to give us stuff, but who knows? Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Um, what are we doing? Did I go in here yet? We didn't do the dry bones stuff yet, huh? Oops. I wanted to see this one more, so today I read this message you typed, but I don't understand what it means. I'm guessing you did not type what you meant to type, because it doesn't make sense. Ah! You always read the messages late and don't know the context? Sometimes I do that, but it's not gonna automatically make your message make sense just because I go back in time to read it, alright? Like, that's literally a grammatically incorrect sentence. I don't know. uh, I mean, it's a fun excuse to use, but please, it's valid. Unless you're trying to get a chuckle out of us or something. What? I usually end up catching my own grammar mistakes. I have a tendency to correct them pretty quickly, but I don't always, of course. And sometimes I feel like it's completely unnecessary. I don't really... I'm pretty sure I did this room already. Anyway, whatever. We're having a fun time, so... Not everything you tell me has to make sense. Alright, what are we doing? We didn't do this yet. Let's go in here. Or do we murder booze now? That's probably not the goal of this room. Ugh. Donnie. Did you mean to say I wanted to see this one more for today? I think maybe you just meant to type for instead of so. I think the sentence is grammatically correct if you just replaces so with for. Dude, oh man, this room is wild. Oh, okay, yeah, that's better. I wouldn't necessarily call it, like, great English, but that definitely makes sense. Alright, ah! I've noticed that a lot of the younger generation has a tendency to forget that the word for exists. And that sometimes trips up some of the language, makes it seem kind of, I don't know. Whoa, whatever. Whoa. I feel like I was panicking a little bit there. Yeah, I get it now. Oh, we have to lose it now. Looks like. Oh, I just realized there's I think there's like a more so like compound word and there's like a space between the word more and so. So that might have been yeah, that actually makes a little bit more sense now. You know, it's funny, sometimes we use some like really unusual compound words and maybe even sometimes we overuse them. I'm like try to like I I know people call me like an overthinker or whatever, but sometimes I really enjoy like thinking about stuff a lot, really hard and deep. Anyway, why are those boos over there? Are they part of a different room? Also, it seems like they disappeared. They're not coming back. Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, we got done with that room pretty quickly. Excuse me. Alright, we got one more challenge room to do. See if we can figure out where it is. Could it be in this door? Ah! I won't. I think slowing down might have been okay at a certain point, like where I died, for example. Oops. Ah! Right here. Oh no, you do need to be fast because those guys cut you off. Okay. Oh man, the hardest one for last? I should switch to Mario. Oh, oh we're fine. What? I didn't grab it. I didn't grab it. Oh yeah, we were in this room before. Alright, Luigi, you're fired. Yeah, I know, Luigi. You did a great job grabbing 7 coins, but now it's Mario's turn and he's gonna steal all the glory. Didn't jump up previously. So I was in this room before, and maybe we just went through the exit, and maybe I was just scouting it out and stuff. I don't know. Anyway. Wait, can we do this? Apparently that's legal. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting really confused and stuff. Alright, now what? Now it's goal time. Oh, dude! Where's my top of the goal? I got cheated. It was a fun level, though. Yeah, that's like one of those situations where if you rewind the stream, it'll make more sense. At least for me, anyway. Alright. Alright, that was fun. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll try to steal the world record or something. Doesn't seem like it's all that hard. Like nobody beat it twice or something, right? Anyway, this is not a castle. Okay. We're not gonna wait for you to respawn because I want to end stream right about now. Uh, let's see what we got. Oh. If you don't want me to play your level at the end of your stream and you're not paying attention, then make sure you remove your level. What is all this? Like, what? It seems so trashy. Like, what? You want me to go, like, really fast? Why am I playing as Toadette? This is Luigi's turf. Luigi's the castle conqueror. Eh. He says it's not a castle. Is this one of those title screen levels? I actually don't know all the title screen levels. And you just, like, change the tile set to castle. And said, yeah, I got this level from a title screen level. Get wrecked, moles. Whoa, okay, I wasn't sure what was happening. It was not going to try to dump me into the lava, so I was worried it might. Okay, don't jump over there. And then we're all the way back at the beginning again. You know, in the context of, like, castle levels, having to start all the way back in the beginning is very, like, SMB1 flavored, right? Like, not having checkpoints. But even in SMB3, if you didn't beat a level, you would have to start all the way back at the beginning. Whoops. So, it's definitely an NES era sort of thing. I suppose that's probably part of why the NebulaStar's levels are mostly just SMB1 and SMB3. I just really liked that NES era. Dude, I'm so impatient. Doesn't really use moles much, though. Or, yeah. iLuvHatred. Not used to just seeing them in general in these levels. Okay, so do this. We try to go into the one with planters. Put a plant right here. Okay. Checkpoint. Oh, I go back to zone 2? Gross. What's this? Just a mushroom. Gross. When I think about it, I think sometimes maybe all the time, just the mushroom is there to sort of like make sure that we only have 2 hit points max instead of 3. Because in SMB1 game, even if you had the fire suit, you still only had the 2 hit points, not 3. Unlike SMB3. So the whole like only giving the mushroom thing is probably just like to reinforce the 2 hit points rule. Because you just really liked the 2 hit points concept a lot. Why else would we get so many mushrooms in the levels? And then only when it's like SMB3 flavored, that's when you get like maybe like a raccoon suit or something. Fire suit maybe. These stairs are kind of neat looking. This part is kind of confusing me. Like, how are we supposed to jump? Well, I guess you could let them gain some height, and then it's going to be easier to land the jump. Ah, oh, dude, I'm sliding off. Alright, well, ugh. Wow, I'm confused. Why are we riding this guy anyways? Bro, like, okay, we need to, like, not actually waste time riding them. We just need to jump to the next one, and then we jump to the platform afterwards. The whole riding them idea was a terrible idea, apparently. There's a third one? What? Why wasn't it spawning then? Silly game. Bruh. Ah, I figured there was probably a plant coming out of there. I was thinking about doing a short jump, but I was like, nah, it'll be fine. It wasn't. Dude, this level's so hard. The clear rate is like, how many times have I died on this? I feel like I'm lowering the clear rate. Ooh, that was good timing on the mole kills. Okay. Alright. Well. And the crazy mole nonsense again. Gotta go faster, you're dead. Dude, I mean, like, beetle nonsense, whatever. These beetles are really annoying me, honestly. Just, I really don't like this beetle setup. It's really irritating. Like, go faster, die is not something I really enjoy in Mario Maker. And I feel like I'm losing so much progress on this checkpoint. Makes it feel even worse. Really? Come on, Luigi. I guess because I'm just trying to wrap up stream, I'm just like really tired and stuff. Dude! Yeah, the checkpoints don't happen very often, and when they do, it just, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like they do very much. Granted, it's not nothing, but... Anyway, Holy crap, I can't even jump. I'm too tired. No wonder I'm tired. It's been 8.5 hours. Ugh. Yeah, whatever. Luigi! Why are you so garbage? Luigi! Excuse me. Ugh. Really? Dude, I can't stop taking damage. Dude, I'm getting really annoyed with myself. I feel like the biggest loser ever right now. Still doesn't even seem all that hard, and I can't stop dying on it. I'm just so bad at going slow. I mean, fast, whatever. I can't stop going slow. The going faster or else philosophy is just not a philosophy I like to game with. So irritating. Ugh. Okay, we made it through here, finally. It's been a while. Like, jump on lots of fuzzy beetles with their wings. Ugh, finally, we're at the end. Get rid of these buzzy beetles. They're so annoying. Alright, I don't even know how to draw a buzzy beetle, but I guess I don't have to do a drawing. You didn't even redeem do a drawing. Anyway. Alright. Take a look at the chat box. Okay. Oh. Upload attempts on my level says revive cheating. 50 WTD, viewer levels later, maybe says Loins. Add level code and let us see if I can get better, says Surgeon Big Heart. Yeah, I guess we can go raid Big Heart. It's such a small stream this time. Wait, why is that not working? Raid command. I must have typed it wrong somehow. Anyway, oh. Let's put up the goodbye scene. Wow, it's been a long day. Alright, let's get going. We're gonna raid in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is it. Yeah. I actually died on this one a decent amount. Probably lowered the clear rate or something. Alright, man, this is so weird. Do we do like a brown background or something? Like, what do I know? I think I'd rather do like a blue background or whatever. Actually, let's do dark red. Seriously? What is wrong with me? I can't decide. Let's make it gray. It's a gray background. I could have done pink wings. I should have done that instead. I've done that before. Whatever, it's too late now. We're doing a gray background. For half a second, I thought you were making an Among Us bean. I was gonna make a Buzzy Beetle. Actually have not played Among Us. I know a lot of people have been hyped to play it or whatever, but I just can't bring myself to be all that interested in it for whatever reason. Anyway, I remember, it's interesting because there were some Super Mario Maker 2 players that like wanted to play Among Us or Fall Guys or whatever back in the day. And I was like, guys, why would you stop playing Mario Maker? This is so much more fun. I don't know. I honestly like sometimes I like okay, so, certain games like they're very different from Mario Maker, right? And so it's like, yes, I can understand why somebody might prefer to play those games rather than Mario Maker. Absolutely. But then other times I'm scratching my head and I don't understand. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, I think that's okay. All right. So I don't know. This probably isn't really what they really look like, but uh reminds me a little bit of a bullet bill, doesn't it? Try to get a better look at these guys. There's actually a little bit of brown in them. Also, they're not really fully black. I don't even know what you call that color, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I kind of want to draw like maybe like a dog nose attached to like a bike helmet and give the bike helmet wings, I guess. Is kind of what we're doing. Something like that. Uh, okay. Let's let's see here. So, oops. Maybe something like that. Is that good? I'm not sure. No, I'm not entirely convinced that's good. Like this. Maybe we could have like some. Oh, I don't like that at all. We're supposed to have brown. I know this, but like, where do we put the brown? Oh yeah, we can put it on the edge there, as well as on that spot. Okay. Um. mm, Not a huge fan of how this looks. It's not too terrible, but mm, that's okay, I guess. And then we need it to be this edge as well. What is the shape of this edge again? Oh, kind of like it's kind of like that. Okay. So maybe like this or whatever. I guess it's fine. Good enough. Let's see here, and then draw ourselves like a dog nose or whatever. And it seemed like he had like feet down at the bottom or something like that. Or whatever, I don't know. Maybe. I feel like, is there supposed to be a little bit of white in there somewhere? Yeah, I guess so. Uh, we use this like sort of like whatever color this is. And then we need wings. Uh, Not really sure what the wings are supposed to look like. Like that's not it, but whatever. And it's got to be at least a little bit close, right? Uh, I don't know, dude. I have so much video editing to do. I'm not still trying to figure out what you even wanted. They don't look particularly good, so this is fine. You can sort of add like some gray lines or wherever to make them look more feathery, maybe, or something. This is basically pretty good, I think. Okay, we drew a Buzzy Beetle. What else are we doing? I feel like there was just lots and lots of Buzzy Beetles, so we're just gonna like send people a message, I guess. Maybe we say like jump you. We're running out of space, aren't we? Oh, that's gross looking. Why would I do it that way? Uh, Honestly, the N like looked fine. I just was nervous because I didn't want to draw the P like where the beetle is. I guess we can just do that. Um, that is kind of an ugly A, but I also don't really care. That seems pretty good. Ugh. Hey there, big heart. What's up? We're doing pretty good. We're just getting started on the first clear hunts and stuff. NebulaStar is just something that you can play. Clear rate between 3 and 4%, exposure to 4%. World record and clear check time are both under a minute. Anyway, alright. Let's get on in. Alright. I don't know why I was expecting something to come out of the note block. Okay, so there's a mushroom in there. I don't know why I keep on expecting something to not be a mushroom in one of his courses, but I was also expecting a pipe to be coming, I mean a plant to be coming out of that pipe. But I guess Ominous here doesn't really commonly use the plants in the pipes since they're so disgusting in SMM2. How it's hard to stop them from popping up out of the pipe again compared to the original games. Whoa. Yeah, whatever, it's just... What the... Oh dear, we might be dead. You know, I should have just dropped on the donuts. Yeah, that would have been a smart thing to do. Alright, we got this. This is pretty easy. I don't know how I got a fire flower, but... Get one of those. We got this in the bag. Oh! I should probably jump ahead of the thwomp there. Harp. Mm. What was that? Oops. Alright, we got the level done. Not too difficult. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? Actually, there's a better way to draw this. Oops. Hey, welcome on in, Flames69. How's it going? Okay, we'll bring in some gray. We can do like this. We can do some gray in like the background, I figure. Because it doesn't need to be perfect or anything. Like that. Is this... I don't know if this is a good idea. I feel like I'm not making this very square-like, but yeah. Whatever. Maybe it's fine. Great background, then what's the thwomp gonna look like? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna draw some donut blocks too. These are supposed to be flip blocks. Obviously, I'm not done working on them. They have like eyeballs or something. Like that, I think. Maybe. Not sure if that's it, but close enough, I guess. Not sure if that stuff looks like power outlets to you guys or not, or what, but anyway. Variants. I'm not going to be able to do your lineup jumps with my flip blocks. This is actually 4x5. This is 20 flip blocks. I don't know if this is really what was in your course or not. Probably not, but whatever. Don't care. Alright, so we could... Let's see here. It's gonna be like... The background was like... I think it was like... I don't know what it was exactly. I feel like it was black and blue mixed with gray. So we could do like black and blue stripes or something, maybe. I feel like that could make sense. SMW background. I'm sorry, we can actually look at it here. Well, it's like dark green and dark blue, actually. No black, I guess. Yeah, okay. Maybe we don't bother with drawing like a thwomp. No, no. We could maybe like make him look camouflaged or something. That'd be kind of fun looking. I don't know if he would really look like that though. Anyway, whatever. I think this is probably not actually the color we want. Actually, we could try to modify it a little bit. I mean, does that make any sense at all? Trying to punch through with some gray? That's just a terrible idea. Whoa, that is the wrong color, son. Alright. Definitely want to try to do something to make it look a little funny, I guess, somehow. Just like throw in some of this here, perhaps. Throw in some of this. Uh, Anyway, that's something. uh, let's draw us a donut block. Are donut blocks even that color? Probably not. Not even close to that color, or the shape for that matter. Whatever. You know what? Let's draw a blue thwomp. Because thwomps should be able to be blue if they want to be blue. Let thwomps be blue. Is this what they look like in SMW style? Probably not. Who cares? I swear somebody's gonna think it's like a blue angry sun. And maybe. Anyway, uh, is that what his mouth is supposed to look like? Probably not. I guess we could put in some gray mixed with blue, perhaps. I don't know. You want his eyes to look something like that, right? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Maybe you should have black in his eyes instead of blue. I don't know. Maybe that makes more sense. Maybe it could be partially blue and partially black. Are we giving him eyebrows now? I don't know what we're giving him. I guess it doesn't matter too much what he looks like. As long as he looks like some sort of like couch pillow, I guess we're good on. Like an angry couch pillow. Pretty sure he's supposed to have teeth. Gotta draw some teeth in there or something. Oh, spikes should probably have white in them, huh? Like some amount of white. I'm not sure how we would make that look. Or gray or whatever, I don't know. Even just do like a ring of white around him. Because we can. Or something. I don't know. Does that even make sense? Maybe that's ugly. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe we could do something like this. Sort of like give him spikes within spikes, I guess. Do we give him like freckles or something? We need some more blue in there. He's bluer than this, right? Like, or something. I don't know if this looks okay. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's not. Anyway, teeth. Let's give him some teeth. Are they even supposed to look like this? I have no idea. It's not too bad, I guess. Uh, uh, I don't know why I'm trying like new ways of drawing thwomps or whatever. I'm gonna make the teeth sharper. Yeah, it's better. Um, this tooth is like too square. What is up with that? This one too. Yeah, that's pretty good. He's got like 6 teeth. That's decent enough. Um, give him some little spots everywhere. This is probably not really what a blue thwomp looks like, but how would I know? They didn't put him in the game. I guess we could use the actual blue color too, instead of just light blue. Because why not? He looks kind of diseased, to be honest. He reminds me of like the SMB2 like soccer guys. Anyways, whatever. Alright, we drew a thing. You're welcome. Oh man, somebody else's comment is right where mine is. I didn't realize it was there. It's competing with his for space. I guess you can still see mine though, it's fine. As long as you don't go too fast.